is the time limit in which to complete their 500-piece puzzle, which has been unpublished. It's the Ravensburger 500 as usual.
No sabemos todavía qué va a ocurrir. Es evidente que vamos a vivir muchas emociones, pero yo pediría para toda la gente que está en esta cúpula del milenio, que va a seguir esta final, un fortísimo aplauso de ánimo para estas 180 personas.
For all of these, the fastest puzzlers in the world.
Todavía hay alguna mesa que está vacía, así que esperemos que ya esas personas participantes estén en esta cúpula del milenio, porque de momento hay alguna mesa que todavía no está. Nos quedan 4 minutos, así que nadie se preocupe todavía. Venga, Katy Reiner, que va corriendo, ahí, que llega a su mesa, y por ahí que nos falta alguien más. Alejandro. Alejandro Clemente. Si alguien tiene el teléfono de Alejandro, por Dios. Alejandro, a ver si se nos ha entretenido por ahí haciendo un puzzle. Que alguien lo llame, por favor, porque quedan 3 minutos 40. Venga. Esta final emocionante que vamos a vivir, hemos vivido anteriormente esa final del mundo por parejas. Ahí vemos ya todo el mundo tranquilo, va llegando Alejandro. Un poco lesionado con esas muletas. Venga, un aplauso de ánimo también. Bienvenido, campeón.
World champion Alejandro Clemente.
Que creo yo que estaría haciendo algún puzzle. Bueno, tranquilidad, sabéis que vais a tener 1 minuto de tiempo fuera del crono para poder abrir la mochila y desprecintar el puzzle que vais a realizar.
So in just under 2 minutes time, we'll be asking you to open the bags, take out the puzzle, remove its seals, and then just wait until we give you the countdown to begin.
Hemos vivido algo muy intenso antes, y es que ese puzzle específico para la final del Mundial, ese puzzle que todavía no se puede adquirir, ha sido adquirido por muchas personas en esa parte de la cúpula del milenio donde tenemos una carpa verde. Va a ocurrir lo mismo con este que vamos enseguida a conocer de la final individual.
Certainly will. Well, as you know, the puzzle that has just flown off the shelves, and this one will be available. As I can see, many of you know, the queue is already forming to get hold of this puzzle, which will be available as soon as they start the competition.
Esta competición que llevamos viviendo desde el lunes, una competición que está llegando ya a su recta final y que es posible gracias al trabajo de la organización y de un equipo maravilloso de personas voluntarias, para las que os pido un aplauso de agradecimiento.
So, as is happening, please give a big round of applause to all of our volunteers, all the staff that have been working in not the most desirable of circumstances. So that's we very much appreciated your round of applause.
Y ya sabéis que tras las emociones de hoy viviremos a partir de las 10 de la mañana, mañana domingo, la gran final por equipos y posteriormente al filo de la 1:30 de la tarde la entrega de premios.
And there we are. So tomorrow, of course, the team's final, but we need to concentrate on this, the final. We're very, very nearly 25 seconds until you can open the bags. What's it going to be? What's the image?
¿Ah?
La imagen.
La imagen que van a ver ahora.
El puzzle va a tener una imagen. The puzzle will probably have an image, I think.
Sí, está claro.
They better hope so.
Así que vamos a conocerla en 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Abrimos esa mochila. Hay tiempo de sobra para desprecintar el puzzle. Ahora mismo lo están mirando. Algunas personas pues estarán ya planteando incluso una estrategia mental. Todavía hay tiempo para tomar con calma esa púa, poder quitar el precinto y tener la caja preparada para abrirla en cuanto concluyamos la cuenta atrás. ¡Qué emoción, Charlie! Gran final individual, Campeonato del Mundo 2025. Silencio ahora mismo en esta cúpula del milenio. Y ahora sí que podemos decir esa pregunta. ¿Estáis preparados? En 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. ¡Adelante y suerte!
And welcome to the World Jigsaw Puzzle Championships 2025 individual finals. We have some of the titans of the puzzling world here today, and with us, this is an unpublished puzzle. This is the first look that anybody's had on it. It's called Puzzle Community by Jean Julian. Daniela, why don't you pull that up a little bit in front? I'm Jim Eakins. Next to me is Daniela, and check out this. This is a gorgeous puzzle. There's so much, there's a lot of black on there, but there's also a lot of pieces that fit together. I love the way that everybody is coming together to make a world of puzzling. It's really cool.
It really shows the awesomeness of this community, Jim.
Yeah.
We are very happy with the puzzle. Wow.
And next to us we also have
Laurent.
And Laurent, how are you connected to this?
Well, I'm managing the puzzle category at Ravensburger, so I'm working at the headquarters. And
you do a great job with it. I will say that kind of a hush fell over the crowd as these puzzlers kicked off. It's a little different from the pairs and the teams because everybody is on their own doing this. We know that the top puzzlers can get the flip and initial sort for the border or other targets done in about 3 minutes, usually less when they're at the top end. Lohan, tell us a little bit about this puzzle and how it came to be.
And about the artist.
Yeah, so the artist is a French artist. Coincidence that I'm also French. Pure coincidence. His name is Jean Julien. He's a very well-known artist, working a lot involved with art or engaged with Amnesty International, for instance. So he's very much involved into environment savings and so on. And it's the first time we work with him, and we fell in love with his art, which is quite different from what we see. And we asked him to draw something specific for the puzzlers. And with this puzzle and the other one, by the way, the 1000 that we saw earlier, it's the same idea. It's to pay tribute to the puzzler community and to recognize their passion and get their unity around this passion.
I really love that, and just the way that it really shows, and we can hold this image up. It really shows people coming together to make a bigger puzzle world. This will also be a pretty tricky puzzle for a lot of our finalists here because of the duplication of the black space. I kind of wonder what colors people will jump to first in order to try to build this out. I think that green yellow in this corner sticks out pretty. Oh, there we go. Sticks out pretty well, and we can see as we cross the 2-minute and 40-second line at table 1. This is Victor from Poland, one of the top contenders. He is about to finish his flip, and it looks like he's pulled the border and another set of targets. That yellow, those yellow pieces from someone's shirt.
We have Olivia from Denmark. In table 163.
Yeah.
Yes.
In the lower left-hand corner. Table 5 in your upper left-hand corner, that's Alejandro, former 2-time world jigsaw puzzle champion. He is blazing away, has his flip just about done, and he's pulling that extra shirt target. Table 3 in your upper right-hand corner, that's Kati Reiner from Germany, and she is also blazing through this, and they're going to get this border. Oof. For a lot of the top puzzlers, they can get the flip and border built in about 6.5-7 minutes or so. So they are really flying. Tell us, Ron, what do you really? Sorry, Lauren. What do you think about these puzzlers working on this? Is it exciting to see them go really fast on it? Is this supposed to be like a relaxing puzzle?
Well, we know that there are two reasons for puzzling. It's either relaxation or the challenge part. So each one has his motivation. Obviously, here we are in the challenging part, but we are very curious to see how they will manage it. And what you mentioned about the black pieces, I'm very curious to see how this will be handled. So I have no clue if it's actually an easy one or a difficult one.
I think it really helps that all the figures have a black line in the drawing. That really helps, because when you have a brush of a painting, yes, for example, that is more challenging.
Yeah, that's right.
And I think we are going to get here amazing times, really crazy times, people finishing. So, but then just to mention, when Jim and I saw the puzzle, we both said, "Wow!" And then Laurent, that we have it here, he was like, "Do you like it? Do you like it?" Yes, we love it so much. Thank you very much.
It was really a question we had, and because it's a new artist we are working with, and he has a very specific art, which we love, but we are curious to see how our puzzlers will welcome it.
Yeah, we can see some people starting with that bright yellow, and there's also been polls. I think Kati went for those oranges early on. That's going to be really good islands to set sort of in the middle and off to the side that'll branch out. There's Alejandro in the upper left-hand corner working on that yellow, on that bright yellow person like I was saying earlier. He's also so good at figuring out chunks that work together. He likes to pull the border, but not necessarily build it initially. That top right-hand corner, that's Kati. She's gone for those oranges, and Victor in the lower right-hand corner, he's building the full border. Yeah, Victor and a lot of other European puzzlers, they've really studied what the Ravensburger cut looks like, and that gives them an advantage. Anytime there's ambiguity in the border, they can use the shape of it to rapidly get through it. And you can see as we come up on the 5-minute and 40-second line that they are absolutely flying right now.
Yes, I'd like to mention something curious. I have been in few Hero Jigsaw Jam competitions, co-hosting, with Michelle and with Jim. Not really a lot, but those that I have been in, Victor won. So, what do you think? Is it going to happen today?
I'm not sure. I think in a competition like this, when you have all of the top puzzlers in the same space, it comes down to two things. The first is, does the puzzle match what your natural advantages are, what you gravitate towards? And second, if it doesn't, can you figure out a way to get past that and still put up an amazing time? And we're seeing all of these puzzlers do a really, really good job right away. I want to point out, Victor's about to get that full border complete on a 500-piece puzzle. If you have your bingo cards ready, that's going to be 86 pieces that he'll have done, and that's going to be about 17% of the puzzle complete at that stage. But I think piece count wise, Katia and Alejandro are about neck and neck overall, and it's going to be really interesting to see how those little advantages play out.
Wow, it's so impressive to see. They are going really quick.
Do you have any ideas whenever you're making these puzzles or kind of helping them along the process? What times you're expecting these puzzlers to finish them in?
That's really difficult to say. I would say we will probably be around the 30s, but yeah, I think we'll be above 30 minutes here.
But then a question: have you tried inside? In that doors closed. Have you tried from the company to speed puzzle this before it came here to this championship?
So
have someone made it?
We're not trying with the speed puzzling aspect. We are trying it to see how it works. If there are some real difficulties to assemble it. So we are punching one or two of them, and then we are trying them out, but not especially from the speed puzzling aspect. More from the assembling aspect.
And have you done it, Laurent?
I have not done it, I must admit.
Check out table 6 in the lower left-hand corner here. That's Veronica. Just came off of the first place finish in the pairs final a little while ago, and she is showing why that was such a good job. She has almost the full border built and that yellow shirt, and then she's going to start moving on to the next targets. I'm really curious if anybody's going to get trapped into pulling the reds or those blues. I think it's really split inside of there in order to try to solve it. You can see in the lower left-hand corner, I think that's the participant from the U.S., Emma Williamson, doing a fantastic job. Almost has that full border built, and we are only 8 minutes and 30 seconds into this competition. People are going to be flying. It's really hard to estimate what the finish times are going to be. I know people in the chat want to make guesses as well. I'm going to throw a number out there. I'm going to say this will get wrapped up in about 33 minutes or so. Just a total guess.
I wanted to say 32.
Okay. You believe.
You read my mind. Yes.
I was also going to say 33, so I would say.
Okay.
Yeah, 30, let's say 34. Yeah.
We're taking a look around at a few other tables. Table 4 here, that's Maha from Germany, almost getting that full border. Again, look at how she's put that yellow shirt on the outside, and then she's going to have to transfer it into the middle somehow. Table 2 on our upper right-hand corner, almost the full border. I like how she's taken that extra line of orange shirt and already dropped it in, and she sorted out that yellow and is going to be able to zipper it up real quick. Table 12 in our lower left-hand corner.
Delia. We have our Delia from the Netherlands, one of the fastest puzzlers we have, and she has been winning a lot during this championship.
And you can see why. Look at how she's already separated out those little bits of green. It might even be the world that she's going to be able to put together really quickly. You know, sorting always comes down to how accurate is that sort, because you can grab all of one color, but if you have to touch it again to separate it, you're burning a little bit of time every time, each iteration. Table 15 in our lower right-hand corner, that's Marketa from the Czech Republic, one of the members of the Czech Puzzle Queens. Partner with Teresa, absolutely phenomenal puzzler. I always like to see how active she is. It's almost a bird-like the way that her eyes go from piece to piece to piece and then come back and she starts putting things together. It's really impressive.
I like to mention, I love her lipstick. The red fits her really good. I have seen her already. This is the 3rd championship. And yeah, other people say so. So great style, Marketa.
We're only 10 minutes and about 30 seconds into this particular competition, and everyone is flying. There has to be so much stress going on as the judges walk around, as the camera crew keeps moving. Well, we can hold that puzzle up for a quick second. What do you think is going through the minds of some of the competitors right now?
I'm not sure that they are really enjoying the image by itself, but they are just focused on how to make it the fastest. So I think they are just concentrated and focused.
With something like this, the artist has to be really excited to have it to have that image publicized on this kind of scale. And I imagine a lot of other artists want to like work with Ravensburger to maybe have that opportunity as well. Is that fair?
I think and he was quite excited working with us. It was really the first time he was doing this exercise with us. He's at the moment in Japan or South Korea, I think. He has some work exhibits up there. But I'm sure that he will follow what's happening here.
Take a look at this. Alejandro in our upper left-hand corner is about even with Veronica. They've taken slightly different anchor points. Alejandro finished up that orange shirt, whereas Veronica started on the purple, and then going to sandwich in on that orange shirt on the left-hand side. Marketa over on the lower right-hand side at table 15, doing a really fantastic job. It looks like she's starting to sort out a bunch of those purples and is going to keep cruising from there. Katsi in the upper right-hand corner doesn't have a complete border, but it looks like a lot of sorting going on the left-hand side. You can see that almost all the competitors have water fans going. Some people pointed out that bags are moving around because of the fans. It is hot in the dome today, folks.
Yes, it is.
How do you think that affects people?
Well, of course, it has an effect, but you feel all the adrenaline of the building, and every time you put a piece, that is like a boost that keeps you going, moving. So we have had people in the championship that felt the warmth, but they really wanted to finish. So that afterwards they took a rest and they took a drink. I think everybody's fully focused on achieve this goal.
Yeah, I think they feel exhausted when they finish, for sure.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, see in the lower right-hand corner, that was we can go back to the puzzling. The lower right-hand corner, that was Victor getting that outline of the puzzle, and he also has several islands built into the middle. You can see that he's also placed some of those pieces about where they're going to go. Victor has done such a good job of learning this Ravensburger cut that even if it's a random piece, he has a pretty good idea where some of those go, like some of the more distinct pieces like the 4-prong or the zeros, and he lines those up and drops them in, so that way it's an anchor point for the other things he wants to work on.
It's amazing
really admire the memory,
it's amazing to see how the level is growing year by year, and how professional they are.
And it's not the only thing he knows. It's just one more of those micro advantages that start adding up. But he's doing excellent. You can see that Alejandro in the upper left-hand corner is also gotten those purples, and I think Veronica in the lower left is starting to pick up the pace here. You can see that she's sunbursted out from the edge some of those individuals. I'm kind of glad nobody's going for those black pieces just yet, because that makes up probably a good maybe 25% of the puzzle, and that's going to be a little tricky for people to work on.
I'm very curious how they are going to tackle the black. And then I can learn a lot.
Yeah, my hunch is that most of them are going to outline those pieces, and then they're going outline those regions, kind of try to box them in, use a little bit of shape work, and there's also those little white dots that are sitting inside the pieces, and that'll probably be a really good hint as to where some of those end up going.
Yes, that can help, I believe, to locate which sections, although there are plenty of white spots, that really helps you.
Yeah, and I'm noticing they're not perfect white dots. They have a little bit of shape to them. So depending on where they sit on the pieces, that could that could really make the difference. But these folks are just flying right now. We're about to cross the 15-minute line in this individual final of the World Jigsaw Puzzle Championships. Really, really cool. You know, I keep waiting for one of the puzzle boards to just catch on fire from how fast their hands are moving.
The snide commentary, yes, extremely fast.
Yeah, just look at the intensity on all of the puzzlers in the room right now. You know, we have some people standing, we have a lot of people sitting. You know, the air has got to be really difficult to play around with in here because it's so dense. And you're also, you know, some of the competitors have their own table, but some people are right next to somebody else, and they could be bumping elbows a little bit.
And look at the visitors. The dome is full. We have a lot of visitors everywhere, and I see flags from different countries. Yeah, people cheering for their countries. Yeah, and I know the outside the dome is completely full.
That's really fascinating. That's what we love when in this competition, and why we really wanted to celebrate this in the puzzle image.
Well, I'm excited you guys get to see it live. We have somebody in the chat, Zacco pointing out that Zacco puzzle sorters are fireproof.
Okay.
There are a few asterisks on there, so but Zacco does make great puzzle boards. We can see that we have a few more people on here. That upper left-hand corner, again, that is Maha from Germany. Has that full border, that yellow shirt locked in, and is starting to work on the upper right-hand corner. At table 24 in our lower left-hand corner, that's Nina from Germany, making excellent progress here. A lot of these top puzzlers are taking the same route, which makes sense because these are the top puzzlers in the world, and so they have that high-level strategy going for them. In the upper right-hand corner, we have Emma Williamson from the U.S. She stunned the puzzling world with how fast she finished that semifinal round a while ago on an unreleased puzzle. She chewed through that Kawaii Chaos puzzle like just impressively, and I wonder if this is up her alley in a similar way. She is neck and neck with Marketa in the lower right-hand side right now.
And we have literally in front of the streaming booth, we have Marketa, so it's so awesome to see her.
Yeah, I know.
It's so fast. It's really fast.
You'll notice that some of the competitors have headphones on or earplugs. A lot of them are listening to music. Marketa decided not to go that route, so she's probably going to have to listen to us talking about her. I hope we're not distracting her too terribly much, but she is doing a great job right now. It looks like she also pulled that part of that world in the middle. That line work might actually be a pretty good target, but it is a big section. We're getting ready to come up on the 17-minute and 45-second line, and people are just cruising through this. I'm really curious as to what sort of textures folks might line up. I kind of wonder if anybody is going to go for faces and try to pull eyeballs and just make those little connections and set them up like micro islands, and then branch out from there.
Yes, because I see there are other textures, but in a small surface. You know what I mean? You know, you have in the top like a little square, greenish, something like that, and down a little bit of pink. But yeah, majority is black. And you see, they didn't. Nobody of that we have seen in camera started building the globe yet.
Yeah, it's got to be really exciting. Tell us a little bit about what it's like to know what an image is going to be, but not be able to share that information with anybody else. Like, that has to be heartbreaking to know you have such a cool puzzle coming out, but not being able to be excited about it with people. Yeah.
Yeah, we were impatient to be there today to release it because that's been a while that we are working on it, and yeah, it's always. The waiting time is really exciting. So
You hear a little murmur over the crowd as we take a look at Marcia from the Netherlands.
Yes.
Marcia is flying through this puzzle. She didn't complete the full border, but she does have a big chunk of that world in the middle lined up. She is now here's the thing that's a little tricky. Because of the way that the piece counts work, it can be a little bit of an optical illusion. But I think Marcia is in the lead. She has that yellow shirt built out, that lower left-hand side with the purple and the orange. And this is one of the things that I adore about her puzzling. She doesn't always complete the full flip whenever she gets going. She starts putting things together once she has about 5 pieces that all look about the same.
I feel so proud at this moment, Marcia. Please go. We love you in the Netherlands.
But it's so phenomenal. I think she's going to be able to clean out the rest of those colors. You can see that she's doing a little bit of a cleanup pull here and grabbing things that are kind of similar and then dunking them where they're going to end up. I think she's going to be able to move on to those black pieces before too long. We might be able to see a sub 30 time if she keeps up this pace.
Wow.
I love the way that Marcia double checks the box. There's so many speed puzzlers that transition from doing casual puzzling or for fun puzzling that think looking at the box is a form of cheating while you're doing it, or it isn't quite as fun. But Marcia is checking it so consistently that as she pulls up a piece and looks at the box, she's learning what happens around that area. So the next piece she picks up, she's building that image inside of her head to keep going. It's such a smart way to do things, and she's just a phenomenal puzzler, and I hope more people watch her.
It's really impressive.
The upper left-hand corner, there's Alejandro making some fantastic moves. He's moved on to trying to get that world in place, and he's got to feel the weight of the world. Some people in the chat were mentioning that Alejandro's doctor has got to be screaming a little bit. Alejandro injured his leg not too long ago, and he's doing very well now. But he's been sitting out in some of the other rounds, and he only stands whenever he has to. And right now, he's putting on all the gas to try to get the best time that he can in this individual final at the World 2025 Jigsaw Puzzle Championships. And look at Victor's fast hands in the lower right-hand corner. Victor and Alejandro both have this like very aggressive light finger kind of action to their puzzling, which is fascinating to watch.
Hypnotizing.
Yeah, because it looks like they're just kind of waving their hands over pieces like magicians, and then they go into places. Whereas like Marcia and Veronica are a little more deliberate. They may not have the same like the finger dexterity or aggression as they're moving around, but they are so accurate with what they do that they don't need that extra physical move. So there's always these trade-offs in speed puzzling, and it's a matter of what are you doing to optimize your puzzling in order to get the best time. But Alejandro is making some excellent progress here. He's actually catching up quite a bit, and Marcia is going to be starting to get into those black sections. I wonder if that might slow down.
She's almost ready with the globe.
Oh, yeah.
Victor just started with the globe.
Oh wow, yeah. Look at Victor. Mm-hmm. You can see that he's trying to finish up those orange pieces a little bit, and this is a tricky puzzle for him because he tends to really like things that have flowers or not landscapes, but a little more busy. This cartoon style might not be up his alley, and even with that, he is putting up fantastic times with those pieces. You can see in the lower left-hand corner, that is Veronica at table 6, just blazing through. I think that middle section is going to be a little tough. A lot of these puzzlers are reaching that point where the easy pulls, the straightforward ones, are already set away. So now we're hitting that wall, and they have to figure out how to fight through it.
Yes, because as we see on the screen, majority are ready with the colorful part.
Yeah, it's I think on this one, everyone has followed the same path, doing the very colored zones and leaving the words and then the black spaces for the end. So
to fill the gaps, yeah. Indeed.
What sort of things do you guys say to yourselves while you're puzzling in order to keep progressing? Because we're coming up on the 24-minute mark. That little bit of fatigue is setting in. It's hot in here. You might start doubting yourself or some of the decisions you're making while puzzling. What sort of things can you say to yourself to keep moving forward?
I settle a music list, and then I put only music that I love and that are high speed. But my list is really a combination between a lot of Dutch music and Latin American merengue. So that really helps me to keep moving, because indeed you are under pressure. You need to have a lot of mental strength to move forward, and you are constantly thinking stuff. No, it's just keep moving. That's what I say to myself, in combination with nice music.
Are you thinking about the other competitors? Or are you just focused on yourself?
Not really. And I have to say, when someone finishes, I want to know who won. Yes, and I take a look quick, but then I try to focus again.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you can see that Victor has several pieces in the middle of his table, and with a lot of puzzlers I get nervous about that because it starts to clog the field of view. But because Victor is such a strong puzzler, he can build his way out of that without getting stuck, and he has a really good idea of where those things sit. You can see that Marcha and Alejandro are almost even. I think that Alejandro's maybe about 15-20 pieces behind at this point, but not so far, and we know that he has an extremely fast close compared to a lot of other puzzlers because of that physicality. Once he reaches that point where there's no ambiguity and you can just pick up a piece and use the shape work to finish it,
exactly,
he can max out. I counted it one time. He hit something like 35 pieces in a minute. It was
his shape recognition is out of this world.
It's absolutely silly. So we're gonna see what happens here. But Marcha is storming ahead. She is doing those cleanup pulls of specific colors to try to line out those things. I love how she just took those two pieces to get that small little brown dot in the corner. Again, it's those micro advantages that you start building for yourself that may set you up for success a little bit later. Veronica in the lower left-hand corner, you can see that a lot of those black pieces are left, and you have to wonder, is she going to tackle the world as it is and try to wrap that part up? And getting ready to join us at the desk here is our hostess with the mostest, one of the folks that are helping make this entire day run fantastically is Charlie. Charlie, what are you seeing out there right now?
What am I seeing out there? It's very difficult to gauge exactly who's doing better than who. They're sort of just working on the elements within there, but it's quite difficult to say exactly who's going fastest. I think my feeling is it could be the blacks. I think that could be something for Alejandro. He was very good on the Brooklyn Bridge puzzle a couple of years ago, which is very dark, and he really comes into his own when there's a lot of solid color. So it could be one which favors him. What are you saying out here? What are you seeing?
We were just talking about this, that his ability for shape recognition, pick and place, the right one is incredible. It's out of this world.
Well, it might be, but there's this Cartier's going very well, and is it Veronica one of the? Is that?
Yeah, Veronica's in the lower left-hand corner
Veronica,
at table
there
6.
We are. She's going for. I'm going to say that she's the most advanced so far. But look at that. Who's is that?
It's Marcha up in the upper right-hand corner.
Yeah, she's going well, isn't she? I hadn't registered Marcha.
Yeah, this is Marcha's first time at the World Jigsaw Puzzle Championships.
Alejandro there, haven't we? So
yeah,
yes, Marcha's that.
Yeah, Marcha's definitely one of those out of the woodwork puzzlers that some people that have seen the online competitions that Michelle Casper runs, the Euro Jigsaw Jams, we've known that she's kind of in the works, coming down the pipeline as a force to be reckoned with, and she's showing the world why right now. It's just so fast and really slick how she's able to make those small groups without fussing with the pile too much.
It's amazing. But it's incredible as well how different puzzles and how we're seeing such a big difference. I mean, Victor, he was he was just putting his last pieces in with the semi-final puzzle, and today seems to be struggling. I'm going to say a little bit for him being Victor.
Well, and part of that might just be it might not be images that are up to his style, and that's a-okay. But look at how much progress he's made in such a short time. He looked a little behind, but he's so slick.
Yes.
The one thing I've learned in the past couple of years is never bet against any of the speed puzzlers because they almost take it like a challenge. Alejandro in the upper left, one of the things I love that he does is he makes all these little micro sorts where as he's puzzling, he's making adjustments to set himself up for success later. That's part of why he can look behind for a little bit, but then all of a sudden he zippers through those sections that he's pulled across, and then he's ready to roll.
It is amazing. It's so when I do a puzzle, it's just so different. I think why is there such chaos here? How do they organize this, the space and get the pieces where they need them to be? And it's extraordinary. I take my hat off to them every year. I'm just more and more amazed. And as well, you see the the guys who are up at front and they're sort of being pushed further back, or let's say the others are coming forward.
Yes, yes.
Well, and that's part of the game here. It's really difficult to try to figure out what the finishes might look like or how to compare puzzlers across different puzzles, because there's such a difference between what favors one puzzler versus another. Figuring out how to sit them is really difficult, and I admire you, Charlie, for helping figure out a way to set the system up for success.
Well, we're hoping to see in a minute as well. We've got the there's a playoff for the over 60s, which is a novelty this year. So we're hoping to get a couple of images just briefly before we really get the last pieces going. We're hoping to see, if not, we'll be a bit later on. And so yes, we've got the 5 over 60s are having a playoff, doing the same puzzle, and we're going to see who's the best over 60s puzzler. I'm not far away. I don't feel it. Really?
Well, we just crossed the 30-minute and 7-second line, and these puzzlers are going. Victor can tell that he is heading towards the close. You'll notice that he doesn't have a lot of spots where there is a big gap. He's almost at that point of zero ambiguity where any piece he picks up will be able to go in, whereas Alejandro has chunks where it's a little more spotty. I think Victor works really well when he can use that shape of the piece to his advantage. But look at how March is doing. This is going to be really tight between the top.
Tight, yes.
I do not envy the judges or the camera folks that are going to have to run around like crazy trying to catch everybody right now.
But it's a lot of black to go in. They've kept the black pieces.
Yes.
So I suggested that their little piles on the side look like a road a day after a wedding with the trodden in confetti. But now there are a lot of solid black pieces there. And that's not going to be easy, even though because they're not in one particular area, they're spread out. Would I be right, Daniela?
Sorry, that?
The black pieces are very
hypnotized watching that.
It is hypnotic. Would you? The black pieces, they're all over the place, and there are lots of solid black pieces which are maybe going to be very difficult to put in and find where they go.
Yes.
Even if you do a shape sort.
Yes, you need to first finish everything that has a slightly colored area. If you spot like an orange corner on something, those type of pieces are the ones you need to start with.
But there's no texture at all, really.
Well, I want to make a quick update here. Look over in the lower left-hand corner at table 7. That is Jana from the Czech Republic, and she is flying through. It looks like she's
world champion 2019.
Oh my gosh! And coming back with a vengeance. Look at how far she has gotten in such a short amount of time. We're only at the 32-minute line, and she has already pre-sorted the pure black pieces versus the pieces that have black and blue on them, and that's where I talk about doing the feature plus one sort of tactic, where you go, I want the blue plus one other thing in order to try to drop it in, and it's a really slick way to keep yourself organized while working on the rest of the puzzle.
Laurent, this is your first visit to the World Championship, so what do you make of it all? What are you making of this amazing final?
Well, I'm fascinated to see the speed at which they are puzzling, and also quite fascinated by the way they all proceed the same way, starting with the very colored yellow and orange parts, leaving the black for the final part, and it's sometimes another tactic that they are using. But here everyone followed the same path.
Yes.
But amazing time being there.
Oh my goodness!
My 32 are gone. My guessing, yeah. So you said 33?
Yeah, we all bet on a 33, 34. So.
Well, was that before or after seeing the puzzle itself?
That was just after, yeah.
Yes.
After seeing it.
And that's okay. Being right or wrong on that doesn't matter. What matters right now is what these puzzlers are doing. And look at table 7. Sorry, that's Jana. She is going for those pure black pieces, and I think she's starting to use a little bit of those white dots to try to line it out. But Victor's right on the heels, and I love seeing where these competitors have decided to place their piles. You can see that Victor put his pile on the left-hand side with some things floating through the bottom that might be kind of his piece jail, whereas Marcia has most of them on her right-hand side and a little bit on the middle. This is going to be really tight coming into the finish. We're getting ready to cross the 34-minute line in the individual World Jigsaw Puzzle Championships final, and they are showing why they are the best. I don't think this is an easy puzzle by any stretch of the imagination, and when the top puzzlers in the world are starting to push the 34-minute line, you know that it is tricky.
Yes, so they are clearing out the black with the rest of the skin, I guess, the faces and the hands, etc.
Oh, wow, this is getting really close, and that's table 6. That's Veronica. We haven't seen her in a little bit, but she is only on those black pieces. Again, once she sinks in maybe about 7 or 8 more pieces, she'll be able to shift into that mode of using just the shape of the piece to lock it in place. Veronica and Victor are just about even at this stage, and Marcia isn't too far behind. This is going to be really, really tight, and I would not want to be a judge having to sit right on top of that, because they are going to be running around like crazy. Look at how Veronica is working out of her left hand. She's dealing from both hands almost, but not using both in order to place, whereas Victor is using both his left and his right hands to place things.
Exactly.
And that's what I was mentioning earlier. He had a few pieces sitting in the build area itself that weren't locked in, and then he came back through and cleaned it up and locked it into place.
I'm
it
really
looks like
curious.
magic.
Have you seen how he just grabbed something? So what is the criteria if what he has is just black? You know, he sees something and then collect all of them and start placing it.
This is going to be really exciting here. We can see in the upper right-hand corner, that's Kati also getting ready to come into the close. Maybe about 40, maybe about 20, 30 pieces behind the other leads right now, but she has an excellent close. This is going to come down to the wire. We're coming up on the 35-minute and 30-second line in this particular competition, and I don't know what's going to happen, but these folks are absolutely stunning in their puzzling ability. You can see a little bit of micro sorting going on Jana's board, where she's kind of flipping around some of those pieces that are specialized, the 3-prong or the 4-prong. In a Ravensburger puzzle, those 4 and 3 prongs, they're less. You're less likely to see those than some of the standard 2-prong cuts. So a lot of puzzlers will pull just those aside, so that way it gives them a little bit more room to play with the shape. But Veronica in the upper left-hand corner doing an amazing job right now. Victor also coming into the close. You see that he hasn't really done a shape sort, and I really like how Veronica has her pieces spaced out. Whenever you have pieces that are all the same texture or all the same color, giving a little breathing room between the spaces can help you make sure you know where one piece ends and one begins.
Yeah, she didn't shape short, but you can see because she has a spread. She can. Now they are putting it together. She's putting everything together, but it's easy to recognize.
But Jana's got, she's got some black pieces on the board in front of her, but to her right, the ones she's sorting currently, they don't appear to be the black pieces, which is interesting. She seems to have a lot of the black done, which is lacking in some of the others.
Yeah, I think Jana might be falling a little behind here, but I never count anybody out. Victor is picking up the edge.
Down.
But look at Veronica. She just took a big pull of pieces and put them down underneath, so she has easier access. If she thinks that they go on that bottom, and she's right, they're going to be a little bit closer. I think some of those are going to be at the top. It's so split, it's really hard to tell. But Victor is starting to pick up the pace coming into the end here. He only has to really use the shape of the piece to lock it in now, and this is where he excels, using the physicality, using the cut of the piece to lock it in. He is going to blast through the rest of it. I think we're going to be able to see a sub 40 time at this stage, but they are really neck and neck. I am not sure how this is going to come down between Veronica and Victor coming into the close, and Kati's not too far behind either.
No, I'm trying to compare the two images, and I cannot tell who from Veronica and Victor.
You'll notice that Victor is barely looking at the image at all, same for Veronica, and that's because they're almost at that point where those pieces are just pure black, and all that's left is to do shape work. This has been such an excellent puzzle to look at so many techniques, using the border, using the flip, figuring out which islands to start with, how to sunburst out, how to attack it, and now we're at the stage where it's just a matter of shape work. Can you get those piece cuts in where they belong the faster than anybody else? We're coming up at the 38-minute line, and this is a barn burner of a puzzle. I know several people paid for the entire seat, but you only need the edge of it right now as we're coming into the close here. If you have nails, start biting them, because you're not going to have any before too long here.
Guys, this is so exciting. I think I'm gonna cry.
I think Veronica is only down to about 20 pieces. Victor looks about maybe 25. Kati isn't too far behind. She's doing excellent. This is going to be so close. I don't know who exactly to watch. Victor might have a little bit of advantage piece-wise here. He is moving way fast. Veronica doesn't quite have that same physical space. Victor is catching up. I think he's going to be able to overtake at this point. Kati is also, she knows that acceleration is coming. She knows that the camera's around. She can hear the hum in the audience. People are getting so excited. You can hear people getting ready to start that cheer. This is coming down to the wire.
Victor is Veronica.
Oh, man, I don't know. We're getting ready to cross the 39-minute line. I think Victor only has about 12 pieces remaining. Veronica doing a little bit of a shape sort, but I think Victor's going to be able to grab the rest of these. He is pulling into the lead. He doesn't even have to do the sort. Anything he picks up is going in. He's down to the last 5 pieces. He's going to get 4, 3. He's down to the last 3 here. Can he get them in? 2. Oh, get that last one in and claim victory. Is he going to hit it before the 40-minute line? There's a few more pieces sitting on top of the puzzle. There's a few more sitting on top of the puzzle. Oh, there's a few more. This is going to be crazy. There's so much stack. I think there's a hole in that right-hand side. They're so close. This is neck and neck. Who is going to come out first in the World Jigsaw Puzzle Championships 2025? Solo division, cutting it under the line. Is it going to be an edge? There's a missing piece. There's a missing piece on the left-hand side. She gets it in. Veronica! 1, 2, 3, 4. Down to the wire.
Wow, Veronica, wow.
Veronica gets first. But now the hunt is on for the rest of the podium. Who is going to come in the top 10? We have Victor and Kati neck and neck right now. They're so close. I think I couldn't see how many pieces Victor had left on the board, but Kati has a whole bunch underneath. Is Kati going to be able to catch up? I think Victor has a little bit of an edge. Who's going to be able to take second place coming into the finals here? There it is. Victor gets it just ahead.
It's a Poland 1-2.
And Kati only a few pieces behind. Congratulations.
This is so exciting, Logan.
Yeah, amazing.
Logan cannot talk.
Unbelievable scenes here.
They were so close.
But look how friendly they're all friends.
Oh, now to Veronica. Oh, this is so cute.
That's exactly what we like to see.
So it looked like but he had so many pieces on top of the puzzle itself,
exactly.
So we didn't realize.
Well, and here's the thing. We still have the rest of the top 10 to figure out. You know, all of those puzzlers were so close together. Sometimes it can even come down to just an unlucky flip where you have a few extra pieces face down. But right now, we have Nina.
Yes.
Who was it?
From table 24.
Table 24.
From Germany. Yes.
She's coming into the close. There's got to be this little bump whenever you hear all that applause and you're not sure where you sit. That might throw you off your game a little bit. It might get in your head, but now you have to fight through and keep going as fast as you can. It's Nina, Marcia, I think at table 27, that's Anna from Poland. They are going so quickly here. Jana at table 7, this is going to be a really, really tight top 10, and these finishers are absolutely at the top of their game in speed puzzling right now.
Okay, wow.
Time to get our breath back. Jay, mate. You can't have any left, can you? Amazing.
I mean, you think I don't have any breath? Look at what these folks are doing. They are running on fumes. They have been paying attention. They have been locked into this puzzle for 42 minutes straight, and they're coming down to the wire. They know there's a bunch of pressure going on. Jana only has that small little area. I like that she's put those pieces already on a sideboard, so that way it's not going to clog up the middle, but she's going to be able to use the shape to finish this up. Marcia coming into the end as well. This is going to be really tight for the top 10 across the board, and anybody that finishes in the World Jigsaw Puzzle Championships final solo division is doing a fantastic job.
She's almost done. She's almost done.
Is that Marquetta on the...
No, that's Marquetta. Yes!
And there it is.
Yes.
Jana, congratulations.
Well done.
Putting up a fantastic time on a very difficult puzzle.
She's still got it, Jana. She's still got it, our first ever world champion. She's right up there. Absolutely brilliant up there.
And we are still cruising right now. You can see Marcia coming into those last little bits of those black sections. That shape work really slowing down. You can see that everybody is starting to feel the fatigue. It is hot in here. These people have been puzzling for several days now. They already some people were in the teams round earlier where they had to do teams and then they did pairs. And now they're in the solo. So some of them might be about 3,200 pieces in and really feeling it from the whole day. Alejandro in the lower left-hand corner coming into the close. This is going to be really tight. Alejandro getting that physical speed rolling. We can see at table 24, Nina doing a really good job from Germany. Is she going to have the physicality to keep up with Alejandro and overtake him? I'm not sure. This is going to be really, really tight. Marcia picking up. I think she's almost at the point of zero ambiguity, and she's going to be able to sink any piece she picks up. This is going to be really exciting to see who comes out in the top 10 in this competition.
Yeah, top 10 all get prizes. and we've got, we'll hopefully be seeing at some point as well our over 60s at the back. But the top 10, we're definitely still in top 10. How many finishes do we think we've had? 4 registered currently. I think we've had probably one more. Jana was 5th, do we think?
Jana's at 4, yeah.
So we're looking for our 5th place.
And here comes Nina. Can she get those last 2 in? Lock in a 5th place finish?
Yes.
There it is.
Yes. There we go.
Congratulations, Nina.
5th fastest in the world this year.
And Marcia hot on her heels. Congratulations, Marcia, with a top 10 finish.
The very vociferous Dutch contingent. Always supportive of their national team, whatever the sport.
And here comes Alejandro closing in fast. These are amazing times on a very difficult puzzle.
Last piece.
Well,
there it is. Congratulations, Alejandro.
Great. The crutches didn't bring him the luck they did when he won the World Championship last time. And I think we will hand over, see if someone will come on, see if we can get some of these puzzles to come and talk to you about their experiences. So I shall sign off, and I shall go and see if I can find some of these amazing people to come and talk to you and hear from them, to find out what they thought about it.
And Anna finishes.
So, we'll probably catch up tomorrow in teams.
Thanks so much, Charlie.
Bye, Laurent. Bye. Bye, Jim.
And here comes Emma Quirk just behind. And Emma Williamson also putting up a fantastic effort here. We can see Emma Quirk closing in on the last 2 pieces. Can she get them in? There it is. 45-22 for Emma. And at table 59, that is in fact Rachel Chambers from the United Kingdom. Rachel Chambers, one of the top UK puzzlers. This just shows you the level of competition that's here.
Chiara, we have here Chiara.
Oh, wow. There it is. Come on, close it out, Chiara. Oh!
Inga.
That was Inga and Chiara. The order is going to be really tight. You know,
at this. Wait for the screen. Yeah, they are finishing at the same time almost.
Yeah, all of these finishers are doing amazing. This is a very difficult puzzle, and when you're within a few seconds of someone else, it may not be that they were necessarily faster than you at every point, but they were real close. And there's Hannah Doyle. Hannah Doyle in the lower left-hand corner closing this out. Is she going to be the first the U.S. finisher here? We're going to see. This is going to be really, really tight. And Teresa in the lower right-hand corner there also headed in the close. And Hannah Doyle finishes.
Yes.
Congratulations, Hannah. In the upper left-hand corner, that's going to be
Gabriel.
Oh, wow. This is absolutely phenomenal. This is not an easy puzzle by any stretch of the imagination, and everybody's doing a fantastic job right now. That black section is throwing a lot of puzzlers for a loop. There's Gabby finishing strong. Congratulations.
He's a star in Spain, yes. And now he's proven,
Yeah.
Since years already. An amazing puzzler, Gabby.
Teresa getting ready to come into the close. Emma Williamson almost at that point of being able to pick up any piece and put it in exactly where it's going to go just based on shape. Can she get out of it? Teresa going to close this out under 47.10 maybe. And there it is.
Yes.
There's Hannah Sigler in the up left-hand corner. Yep, that's Hannah Sigler in the upper left-hand corner getting ready to come into the close. And at table 4, we also have Maya from Germany coming into the end. And we're getting ready to have a quick visit from one of our top finishers. There's Hannah Sigler. Congratulations.
So, congratulations.
Thank you.
Coming to the table here, you know, because I've gotten burned by this a couple times, please tell us your name.
I'm Victor Kacprzak.
Victor, congratulations. How do you feel right now?
Amazing. And I felt so bad during the end because I was hearing the atmosphere going so tense in the dome, and I had so many pieces left. And then something clicked in my brain, and I was doing the blacks like so fast. I have never done it before.
Lenka just finished. Congratulations, Lenka.
Congratulations.
And I'm so happy. I think Kati and Veronica are the people that if they are first and I'm not, I'm so happy for them. Because like if you beat Veronica, you're out of the world.
But you were not too far from her, I have to say. Wow.
Oh man, well tell us a little bit about your first thoughts whenever you saw this puzzle come out of the bag.
I was very scared. I was very scared. This puzzle is very difficult. I was scared of the blue in the middle. I thought that is going to kill me, and it did. So I let it for... It was kind of the last thing that had color for me, because I knew that I wouldn't be able to piece it together from nothing, because it's, you know, separated in so different colors and hands, and also the texture has the pieces on it. And yeah, I knew that wouldn't be a good idea to start for me, but I can imagine that many people started with that.
Yeah. Now that you've had a second to like step away from thinking of it in terms of like grinding through and how you're going to solve it, what do you think about how that image like just works as a piece of art?
I like it. Maybe I would like to have more vibrant colors, because only one t-shirt was vibrant, and this is what I took in the first place.
The yellow.
Yeah, the yellow one. I mean, I think it's kind of neon. At least on pieces it looked that way. Yeah, so I would like to have more vibrant colors, but aside from that, I really like it.
I have a question, Victor. There was a moment that you had only black pieces on the table, and we saw you grabbing things, but based on what? In the shape? In the what? You know, like we were like, okay, everything is black, but, and you were clearly selecting things, and then, yeah.
No, I don't know. As I said, and I had this moment, and I have to rewatch the live stream, because I remember I had only black pieces left, and also some pieces with black and like fingers on it, and I was like, okay, what I do now? And I was trying, you know, to jump through it, and it felt so bad that it's not going together, and I kind of stepped aside, and I decompressed a little bit, and I, you know, tried to go backwards and to do something, to breathe a little bit, and to say to myself, actually this was very funny, because what I said to myself was like, what would Veronica do?
well, Victor, I'm really excited to have you here. Well, I want to say congratulations. Is there anything you want to tell to the puzzle community before you head out?
Yes, I want to say to everyone that if you train hard enough, if you do well enough, if you now think you cannot do it, you surely can. You just need to really think about it. Try to think about your puzzling. Or if you are not puzzling, please start doing that. And I think I'm one of the people that, you know, started from 1 hour and 53 on not that difficult puzzle. And now you see me here, right? And this is only a proof that everyone can do it with enough practice and dedication.
Thank you, Victor. I would like to thank you in the name of the community for all this openness and recommendations and videos. You are always open to teach people, so we really appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Victor, and congratulations. You fantastic puzzling day.
Thank you.
Have a good rest of your evening. And
Tamar just finished.
And the finishers are just going to keep rolling in. I know that our camera folks are doing their best to try to catch up. We have a lot of finishers. The judges are raising their hands all over the place. And this is going to be really, really wild.
Gisela from Spain finished. Wow.
We have another finisher coming to the desk here.
Wow, what a honor!
To share a little moment with us. Now, for the folks at home, because I've been burnt like this, please tell us your name.
I am Weronika Huptas from Poland.
And I think you left off a pretty important chunk at the end of there, which is champion in the World Jigsaw Puzzle Championships 2025 solo division. See,
it's an amazing feeling.
How does it feel to have put up such an amazing time in this competition?
Stressed. Tired, but very happy.
And I'm sure, I know you have a lot of family here that's also real happy for you. Like
I think yes.
Did you start getting nervous coming into the close and hearing the audience start oohing and awing?
Yeah.
What was going through your head in those moments?
I don't know who I am.
That's so cute. Wow. No, we saw you moving so fast and with so much concentration that we said,
I don't
wow.
feel it was fast. Like I saw the picture, I thought, oh my gosh, it was not for me.
You need to rewatch the live stream, and then you will see it is really impressive. Congratulations, Veronica.
Thanks.
Oh man. Well, I know that you did an excellent job. What were your thoughts whenever you first saw this image?
Can you repeat?
When you first saw the puzzle, what did you think?
It wasn't. I thought it wasn't for me. It's not typical picture for me, because I like animals, colorful pictures. Not like this. It was too much black pieces.
Have you done a lot of cartoon puzzles like this before?
No.
Stripes.
Pretty loud here with the cheering going on.
I have a feeling we're going to clear the room again. Veronica, tell us a little bit about what does it mean to have done so well in this competition? What does it mean to you that you've done so well in this?
I don't know. I feel.
She cannot talk. She cannot believe it, I think. You are
Yes.
champion of the world, Veronica.
Maybe we can feel it tomorrow.
Yes, I
On the
understand
stand.
what you say. Yes, when it lands, it really lands. I think you cannot believe it yet, but yes.
Yes.
During the prize ceremony tomorrow, yes. Wow.
Well, I don't want to keep you from celebrating with like friends and family and all of that. Do you have any things that you want to say before we let you go?
It was amazing. Thanks. Thanks.
Congratulations, Veronica. That was some
Congratulations.
fantastic
Thank you.
puzzling. We're super excited for you.
Okay.
Oh man, and these finishes are going to keep rolling in here, and we are just so excited. You know, a lot of puzzlers, their goal was to get into the final. A lot of the puzzlers, their goal was to just complete a puzzle in the final, and everybody is doing an amazing.
And ladies and gentlemen, we have here Kathy.
Hi.
Yes.
So, Kati, how's it going? You seem super excited.
I am so happy. I'm so excited. I'm thrilled. It's so amazing.
Oh man. Well, I mean, tell us a little bit about what does speed puzzling mean to you?
You know, puzzling in this atmosphere with all these people around, like all having the same passion for this hobby or sport or whatever you want to call it. It is so special, and the people are so special. The community is awesome. I feel so like it's amazing. I can't really describe it. It's yeah.
Well, I'm glad that it seems like the competition was more of a add-on compared to all of the other things around it.
Yeah, I think it is. Especially because we have so many competitions today, so like one really doesn't matter, so you are just happy for whoever wins and not like sad at all for yourself, because you know it's so much friendship in the community, and yeah.
And this is what the puzzle is trying to express, the community sense.
Yeah.
It's called puzzle community, in fact.
Yeah.
Wow.
Stripes. Come on, close it out, Stripes. There it is. Congratulations. Sorry. Kati, I know that the community's excited. How does it feel to put up such a great time puzzling around all of these other world-class puzzlers?
I had so much fun. Like I'm telling you, I felt really bad during the puzzling because, like not bad but slow, but I still had so much fun because like the adrenaline is so crazy. And then, yeah, in the end when I saw that it was so close between the three of us, I was just super happy, and also like very happy for Victor, and yeah, also Veronica, obviously. Like they all both deserve it, and it's just it's great, and it's I'm having the time of my life.
Well, we're super excited. Hi, Sammy. We're super excited for you. You've done a fantastic job. I don't want to keep you from going and like cooling off because it's very hot in the dome. Do you have any shout-outs, love, words of wisdom you want to send to people?
Be proud of who you are. I'm waving the rainbow flag, but you can't see it. But yeah.
We're so proud of you, and we have pride with you and for you. Congratulations, and enjoy the rest of the evening, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you, guys.
Oh man, this is so exciting. Everybody has been just rolling in. I know you can't see it on the screen right now, but people have been, there's probably about 5 or 6 judges with their hands in the air. The camera people are running around like crazed daredevils with the cameras, trying to make sure they get everybody. A fantastic finish for Australia. I think that's on. This is just absolutely impressive how fast people are doing this. For those of you at home, a really, a solid time for a puzzle is anything around an hour. Like if you get a puzzle down to an hour, you've done very, very well. We have puzzlers. I think almost our top 50 or 60 are all under an hour right now. This is the best of the best.
I see on the screen at 50, they are processing results.
Yeah.
Yes.
And they are making this look easy. It's so exciting to see people at the top of their game here.
15 minutes remain. 15 minutes.
That's Charlie reminding folks that there is a 75-minute time limit in this competition, and so we're going to have about 15 minutes remaining. And a lot of these folks are so close to finishing. I think we are going to have a clear the room situation here. Katrina Coleman cleaning up her table, and there it is. You might be able to see it around the room in the background. People are giving each other hugs. They're super excited. And just the outpouring of support from everybody that is in the sidelines, that's on the tables. You know, we say it all the time, the puzzling community is ridiculously wholesome, and that holds true at every level, and especially here at the World Jigsaw Puzzle Championships. Oh, there's a jigsaw jig after completing the puzzle. Exactly. That's what we're talking about.
Yes.
There it is. Oh, wow. We have a cheer going in the chat, in the YouTube chat right now, to clear the room. We want everybody to finish. That's always one of my favorite things, is that people can put up the best time that they can in a competition, and regardless of where they end up in the rankings, they've done their best, and that's what it's about at the end of the day.
Exactly. It's to reach that sense of accomplishment, that you have given everything.
Oh, wow. That's Jin from the U.S. Trying to catch the names of some folks. One of the New Zealanders wrapping it up. Congratulations. So well done. This is just exciting. The outpouring and the overall speed. This is not an easy puzzle. If there were mere mortals trying to do this, and I know that this puzzle will be available to purchase. Real quick, that's table 116. Sorry, that was Zixi Lu from China or Taiwan. This puzzle will be available to purchase on September 22nd in the U.S., Canada, France, Germany, and the UK from their website. So if you like this puzzle, or if you think that it is easy, by all means get it and try yourself against these world-class puzzlers.
I'm dying to build it as well.
There's Devin Donaldson, a fantastic puzzler from Canada. And they're just rolling in. Our camera people are keeping up with them as best as they can. It is hot in this room, but everybody is still here. The entire crowd wants to see the room cleared of all of these puzzles. I think we're going to have it. We have about 12 minutes remaining, and you can see these folks are coming into the close. It's amazing that they are keeping that physicality up even at this stage. Isn't that right, Daniela?
Hi, yes. So, but yeah, it's about finish it. It's about moving forward.
And look, there's you can see the cameras spinning around trying to find folks. There's so much movement. There's so much excitement. It's a little tricky to track everybody. That's table 138. That's going to be Andrea from Canada. getting ready to close out. Next to her, a little bit further away, that table 139, that was Santos from Japan. At 103, we have Ruby from the United Kingdom, and we are doing a fantastic job here. I think we are going to be able to clear the room here, folks.
I see 63 on the screen, and they're still processing results.
Oh, there it is. Come on, get those last couple in. And we have another puzzler coming to the desk for. We have another person coming to the desk here for a moment. This is Emma Quirk. Hi. Just because it's been a thing, please tell us your name.
Emma Quirk from Ireland.
Congratulations. What does it feel like to put up such a fantastic time in this event?
Oh, I'm still a bit shocked. It was really good fun though. Yeah, I loved it. I really liked the puzzle. It was cool.
I can see it in your face.
Yeah.
You're super happy.
I like it. Oh, yeah, top 10 was the dream, so I'm so happy to come 9th. Really thrilled.
Also, how are you going to celebrate? I'm
curious, going out partying with the Irish gang now in a minute. So the Irish are going to partying.
Are you in teams tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe not party too hard.
Yeah, exactly.
Or depending, party a lot. You know, that's whatever work. No, that's so exciting. I'm glad that you really liked this puzzle whenever it came out.
Apart from the last 20 black pieces, they were horrible.
Yeah, I was going to ask about that. What was going through your mind at that stage?
Oh, that bit I was just like, get them in. There was a lot of just black, and there was nothing else on them, but it was good fun.
Oh, we have Charlie coming to the desk for a quick update from the floor.
Yes, I'm just going to come to interrupt. Sorry, Emma.
No bother.
But here we are. This is the over 60s competition, which we put up at the back, and so that was Adele Arthur, you could see there, and that Vicky Richardson. We've got Petra, Vicky and Adele, and Jane, two Richardsons from different countries, and there they are. That will be, I think, Jane going there. I think that's Jane Richard. Forgive me if I'm wrong. It might be Vicky Richardson, though. It's one of the Richardsons. And anyway, so they're at the back, and they're having a playoff. And the one who finishes the best finish there will win the over 60s prize, the senior 60s prize.
Oh, very good.
That's awesome.
So anyway, that's going on at the back as well, just to show you a little bit of that. And let's get some more finishes, and you can finish your chat with Emma here, because I said goodbye to you a few minutes ago.
Really appreciate the update, Charlie. Okay. Thank you so much for all that you do.
See you later.
Emma,
I'm sorry about getting the names wrong if I've got it a little bit mixed up. My apologies for that.
No, Emma, you were talking about the black pieces. So
yeah,
I don't know. Do you have an idea? Can you tell an amount of how many black pieces?
Maybe like 20.
Okay.
Maybe more, maybe 30. Yeah, and I don't really ever shape sort or anything, so I was just like trying to do them all really fast. And yeah, we got it there anyway.
Wow.
Yeah.
Congratulations again.
Thank you.
The puzzle, from Mexico. Yes.
Oh.
That's Rodrigo. Congratulations. And Jackie from New Zealand. Fantastic job.
Congratulations, Rodrigo.
So many wonderful finishes. Emma, tell this might sound. What does speed puzzling mean to you?
Yeah, I only started it last year, and I think I always do jigsaw puzzles for fun. I never did them speedy before, but it's really fun. And it's brought me to meet so many people. I have so many friends here, which is amazing that you just meet over the years, and it's really great.
There's Keely finishing strong.
I guess she's.
Oh, she sure is.
Oh my goodness, and it's the outpouring from the community is huge. I know that you have a huge backing of people that are excited to see you. Did you feel pressure to have to perform well because you had a lot of eyes on you?
Not really, maybe a little bit, but I think everyone will be proud wherever we come, which is great. But I went outside and I got asked for my first signature. Was very funny.
Jaffe finishes. No, that's so exciting.
Yeah, it's good fun.
Tell us a little bit about how you went through this puzzle.
I started with the yellow because that really stood out, and then I did the edges, and then I did the purples and the reds and the oranges. I think there was a lot of colours you could sort easy enough, which is quite good.
And how did you deal with the skin of the faces?
Yeah, okay, they were all
easy to recognize?
It was. They were all quite different colours, so it was easy enough.
So can you tell something like a part of the black, the rest was recognizable?
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm dying to build it.
Yeah, it's really fun.
It's so beautiful.
You'll like it, yeah.
Yeah, and Laurent from Ravensburger was talking here a bit about Jean Julien.
Oh, yeah.
The artist from France, explaining that they wanted to transmit with this puzzle the sense of the puzzle community.
Oh, that's really nice. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, actually, I didn't even see that it kind of makes a puzzle.
Yes.
I didn't see that when I was doing it.
Now you have the time to admire.
I have to do it again. Oh yeah, it's like planets. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Very nice.
So cool.
That's so exciting. Well, I know it's like 8 gazillion degrees here in the dome, and you know, getting more because people keep like coming back in and hanging out and making the room warm. Do you have anything you want to say, shout outs that you want to do before heading off?
Just hello to everyone in Ireland that's watching.
I love it. Congratulations, Emma. Job well done.
Thanks,
and we'll see you in the finals tomorrow.
Thank you. Bye.
That's Emma Quirk, a fantastic puzzler and a fantastic human, as are all of the competitors here at the World Jigsaw Puzzle Championships.
So we have 6 minutes left, a little bit less.
Yeah, this is a really tight time limit. I want to remind people, normally competitions, the time limit is an hour and a half to 2 hours. These champions need to get it down under 75 minutes, and it's really tight. That's table 154 from Portugal. Sylvia doing a fantastic job to close this out. This is not an easy puzzle at all, Daniela, and they are doing wonderful to get through it.
Yes, we have a lot of finishing.
And you know, I was wondering earlier what sort of energy helps boost you up a little bit. Right now, the vibe in this room is electric. Everybody is celebrating. Just being in this final is a huge accomplishment. Regardless of what your placement is, if you are in here and you are doing the puzzle, you are living the dream of speed puzzling right now.
It's almost clear out, Charlie. Sorry, Jim.
We're going to cut it close. It's going to be really great, though. That's 179, table 179 from Sweden, doing an excellent job heading into the close. That's Selma. I think she only has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, maybe about 10 pieces. She's definitely going to be able to get those in the within the next 4.5 minutes.
Yes. And I cannot see behind the screen. I have no idea how many puzzlers are left.
I'm looking around. It's difficult to tell because there's also several competitors that are embracing each other, chatting, being excited about how they did, or taking pictures.
Puzzle.
Right.
Yeah.
So they are so close. Here's
Nate from France.
Oh man, come on, Nate. Come on, Nate. You can do it. Keep it under an hour, 11 and 10 seconds. You can do it. And at 170, I believe that's Jeanette.
In a puzzle chicken competition we were running outside.
Table 170 in your lower left, that's Jeanette Pern from Slovenia, also known as Jeanette and her puzzles. She is a fantastic human, was a commentator on here for a little bit. And there we go, 96, finishing this up right away. Congratulations. Table.
And congratulations to the French Association. They are just established, and now he's hugging with Megan.
There we go. Table 153 in your lower right-hand side. That's Luis from Spain pushing to finish this. Come on, Jeanette. You can get this done. There are 3 minutes and 25 seconds remaining.
You have enough time, Jeanette.
There's plenty of time. You know, there's got to be a lot of nerves when you know those cameras are on. This is Nathan from France. We have another person getting ready to join us here. Rachel Chambers, this has been a running thing. Please tell us your name.
Rachel Chambers.
How does it feel to put up such a fantastic time in the World Jigsaw Puzzle Championships solo final?
I just can't believe it. Like, I qualified 59, so to even think about the top 10 was just like my wildest dreams. Like, I never would have thought, like, I've watched it for years, and I never ever thought that this would be me here, like, doing it. I just can't believe it.
I am super happy for you.
Yeah.
You look radiant.
Yeah.
Happiness. Yes. Congratulations.
Thank you.
We're just so exciting. What
Vicky Richardson have just finished.
Oh, yeah.
60.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Tell us a little about what you thought about this puzzle.
So when I opened it, it's not a nice image. I was like, it's hard, but I also thought it's the kind of image where maybe because it's not quite so fast, it could maybe like suit me, and I could maybe make up some time on it. So I was just like, get my head down, pick out a colour at a time, just keep going, and then I can't believe I did 10th.
You're looking into the image, you cannot believe it. Huh? You recognize there is a globe in the middle?
Yes, okay. I did that near the start actually, and it helped because then you can build around it a bit easier. So I did that quite near the start.
Real quick.
I saved the black till the end, of course, like everyone did.
In the lower left-hand corner, that is Margarosa from Poland. In the lower right-hand corner, that is Santos from Japan. And they are coming close into the end. We're sitting here with Rachel Chambers, one of the top UK puzzlers in the world, and she just did a fantastic job. Rachel, what sort of advice would you give to people in the last minute before we hit the deadline here?
Just keep going. Enjoy it. Put as many pieces in as you can. Just take in the moment. You're in the dome, you're in the final, you've earned it, just enjoy it.
That's absolutely true. A lot of folks' goal was just to get to the semifinals. They shocked themselves getting into the final.
Yep.
Table 124, that's Grace Tam from Malaysia, coming close, so close.
Yes!
A strong finish.
She cannot believe it. It's awesome.
Keep pushing.
That's amazing.
Awesome. Yes.
We have about 30 seconds remaining before the end of this. Will we get the last two finishers in here? So
Yes.
go.
Yeah.
You can hear the cheering.
Come on! Oh, she's got like 2 pieces left.
Come on. There's 15 seconds. She
Good.
has about 4
She's
pieces
got it.
remaining. Is
She's
she going to
got
be
it.
able to pull it off? That adrenaline is hitting. Come on, she can do it. Just rotate it just a little bit more.
Oh,
there's a few
no!
pieces on the thing.
Come on.
Is she going to be able to get it? This last one. Oh, so close. But congratulations. An amazing effort here at the World Jigsaw Puzzle Championships from Margarosa from Poland.
Thank you.
An amazing job.
Wow, Jim.
The end of this amazing.
Charlie with some quick announcements here.
What an afternoon we've had. So well done to everybody. Those who are still puzzling, just make it a pile of 10 so we can have the recount.
Hello, ladies.
And we'll see you tomorrow morning. It's the
Oh, wow.
final tomorrow morning. But
Well,
equipos mañana por la mañana. Nos veremos.
congratulations to all of our competitors today. Congratulations to everybody who finished, anybody that came close. Congratulations to anybody who decided to show up at the World Jigsaw Puzzle Championships and make an effort. This is so exciting to see. Rachel, do you have any shout-outs, love that you want to give to the world before we kind of get ready to close out here?
I want to shout out my mum and dad. They've been watching every live stream and so proud. And then also my boyfriend Mike. He's been here every step of the way with me, getting me drinks, making sure I'm okay. I was super ill this week and he took such good care of me. And then of course Annika and all the WJPF, they've just been amazing all week.
Oh man, it's so cool that there's been more and more international organizations opening up for speed puzzling. Is that how you got into it?
Yeah, because I've watched Worlds for 2 or 3 years, and then Annika on the live stream last year announced the UK Nationals. So I went to that, and then now I'm here.
Well, we have another person joining. It's Marta. I am so excited to see you here as well. How does it feel to have put up such an amazing time?
Crazy, yeah. I'm so happy. I was really hoping for top 10, but you know, there are so many good puzzlers, and then I saw this puzzle like, I think it should be possible, and I'm so happy that it works out. Yes, I'm very happy.
There was a moment that you built it different than the rest of the people we were watching here on the screen. So you went more through the globe and all these colors, while the others were building the borders, and so it was a big contrast for us to see. It was really exciting to see on the screen.
Yeah. So I never make the. If I don't have to, I don't make the border, and I was very drawn to all the colors. So I also kind of over sorted everything, I feel like. So I sorted the globe, but also like the yellow shirts and the reds and the purples, and then halfway through I started also making some parts already that I saw, and then I could build those all quite quickly. So yeah, I really liked that part. The black was a bit hard.
The black was so hard at the end, wasn't it?
I can imagine.
Yeah.
No, this might be a little awkward. You two are competitors.
I guess.
You're against each other, but you still get along somehow?
Yes.
That's how it works.
That's how everyone is.
No, wait, I thought you were supposed to like tear each other down,
No,
beat each other's throats.
No, never.
No.
What?
I mean, sometimes you're like, it should have been me. I should have done it a little bit better. Or
Well,
no, but in the end, everyone's happy with each other's accomplishments as well.
I mean, I keep telling Emma Quirk, who came 9th, that one day I will be her in a competition.
I have the exact same, because Nina, she finished now, I think, 6 seconds before me. But she also finished before me at the Dutch National Championship, for example. She's like my nemesis. In that kind, but I'm still also, of course, very happy that she had such a good time. Yeah.
Well, I'm glad that you're both so excited and you put up such a great effort. And like, what is it like being around so many other great puzzlers all at the same time? For both of you, yeah.
It's great. It's really amazing. So of course it was my first time, and in the beginning you're also like, oh, I know all these people from the internet, and sometimes you have like DMs and stuff going on.
Now you can link faces. Yes.
Exactly. So now you can actually talk to them. And at first I'm like, I guess I sort of know you. Are you? And you need to come into it. But after that, it's just so fun to be around people. Also, just sitting outside, being with all those people. It's amazing.
Yeah. Exactly the same for me. I've watched it for years, and to be here and feel the atmosphere yourself, it's like nothing else. Like puzzling in this dome is amazing.
And be at the finals, I think, is even more amazing.
Amazing.
Well, we're gonna have to start closing out. My name is Jim Eakins, and with me has been
Daniela Berensen,
Rachel Chambers.
For a very short time, Mark van der Meer.
And on the way out, we're going to do a little jigsaw jig.
Oh.
Yeah, do the little jigsaw jig dance.
Sorry,
Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Rock it out. We can see it doing the thing. We're going to be moving the camera.